Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Fuad Aswafi bin Mualimin, and I will talk about the DPI. DPI is the Department of the Global Communication, previously known as the Department of Public Information. DPI was established in 1946 by General Assembly Resolution 13 to promote global awareness and understanding of the work of the United Nations. The department does this through a broad range of activities, including by producing multilingual news and information using the latest multimedia and social media platform to amplify the UN message, carrying out communication campaign on priority issues, and conducting outreach activities with a diverse range and partners. The department reports annually to the UN General Assembly Committee of Information, which is responsible for overseeing our work and providing guidance on policies, programs, and activities. The DPI mission is the Department Global Communication is dedicated to communicating the ideals and work of the United Nations to the world, to integrating and partnering with diverse audience, and to building support for peace, sustainable development, and human rights for all. First DPI strategy is the Strategic Communication Division formulates and implements communication strategies and priority issues and launches global campaigns. It also manages the global network of 90 United Nations Information Centers. News and Media. The News and Media Divisions produce and share news of information on the UN priorities and activities, and builds partnership with media organization and other target audience, and support the work of journalists and new organization covering the United NGOs associating with the UNDPI are expected to promote knowledge of the principles and activities of the UN, disseminate information about the UN and its works to their constituents, keep the DPI NGO section informed about their UN-related activities by fill out and accreditation from every year. The association of NGOs with DPI does not constitute their incorporation into the UN system, nor does it entitle them or their staff to any kind of privilege, immunities, or special status. DPI NGO relations proactively reaches out the representative of approximately 130,000 members of civil society who seek information about the UN and look for opportunities to support the organization and the international, regional, national, and community levels. Among the many services provided by our office, the most important ones are the annual UNDPI or an NGO conference, NGO relation premier event for civil society and the UN, the weekly briefing, two communication workshop, two orientation programs for new representative and NGOs, the Youth Initiative and Resource Center. It also aims to facilitate an exchange of information and develop of partnership around issues relating to civil society within other office of department and with colleagues in the UN. The DESA NGO branch is the focal point within the UN Secretariat for non-governmental organization in consultative status with the Economic and Social Council, ECOSOC, and for NGOs seeking status or aims are the following. First, support to NGOs. informing you in a timely fashion on events and opportunities to collaborate with the United Nations. Intergovernmental support. We service the Committee on NGOs, which meets twice a year to discuss accreditation of NGOs to the UN Economic and Social Council. Third, conference registration. Through CSONet, we facilitate participation of NGOs to most of the intergovernmental processes taking place at United Nations headquarters and beyond. Each year, some 700 NGO representatives participate in those events in New York alone. Third, technical assistance. With support from the UN Development Account, we carry out limited capacity activities with civil society organization. Our branch is part of the Office for ECOSOC. Inside DESA, we assist in facilitating NGO registration to many subsidiary bodies of ECOSOC. Beyond DECA, we work with the UNOG Liaison Unit in Geneva, the Commission of the Status of Women, serviced by UN Women, and General, Special, and Roster status. There are three categories of status of DPI: General Consultative Status, Special Consultative Status, and Roster status. General Consultative Status is reserved for large international NGOs whose area of work cover most of the issues on the agenda of ECOSOC and its subsidiary bodies. These tend to be fairly large, established international NGOs with a broad geographical reach. Special Consultative Status is granted to NGOs which have a special competence in and are concerned specifically with only a few of the fields of activity covered by the ECOSOC. The NGOs tend to be smaller and more recently established. And the last organization that apply for consultative status but do not fit any of the other categories are usually included the roster. The NGOs tend to have a rather narrow and or a technical focus. NGOs that have formal status with other UN bodies or specialized agency can be included on the ECOSOC roster. The roster lists NGOs the ECOSOC or the UN Secretary General consider can make occasional and useful contribution to the work of the Council or its subsidiary bodies. Okay, thank you.